Don't spend another minute being embarrassed on the court because of your lack of jumping skills. Let's talk about how to train to dunk a basketball instead. I'm Coach Charlie with Attack Basketball Academy, and as a premier basketball player development coach, I've trained thousands of players around the world on the technique and form needed to be an elite jumper. So in this video today, I'm going to tell you the shocking truth about dunking that every player should know. Next, I'm going to show you the secret to dunking like Zion Williamson. Last, I'm going to give you the little-known formula to dunking like a beast in no time. And on top of that, I have a bonus that I'll give to you, but only if you stick around until the very end. Let's get right into the shocking truth about dunking that every player should know. See, it all starts with your mentality, right? And I keep it very simple, right? I call it the SFE effect. And I'll make sure that this is capitalized. You got to see yourself dunking the basketball. You got to feel yourself dunking the basketball, all your senses, and you got to enjoy yourself dunking the basketball. Right? The SFE effect, it all starts mentally. But you got to be realistic. If you can't jump that high now, the basket's 10 foot tall, and you can't really jump at all, and I say can't jump at all, meaning you can't even touch the net, come on, this is not real. You got to be realistic about this, right? I mean, are you close to touching the rim? Are you doing things daily to actually learn what it's going to take to actually be able to dunk the ball, right? But at the same time, too, don't let the big rim intimidate you. I remember those days, okay? I was very fortunate, though. 12 years of age, I don't know why. I was able to dunk a 10-foot hoop, right? But I'm telling you, I'm going to show you the secrets I did that really helped me. But you got to also be realistic. If there's no way in hell, you can touch the net, then dunking may not be for you. But that doesn't mean you can't gradually learn to grow to that process. Before I show you the secret to dunking like Zion Williamson, I noticed that you're not a subscriber. I develop premium basketball players, and we have a lot of information on this channel. I roll out 20 new high-quality videos every month to help you. So you want to be a subscriber. Click that subscribe button. Now let me show you the secret to dunking like Zion Williamson, right? See, there's a physical prep to your lower body that you got to start to understand. And it all starts with learning how to dunk on 6 to 8 foot rims, right? There's a gradual process. Even if I'm teaching you how to shoot and you are a smaller player, younger player, we're going to start on smaller hoops. Because I want you to shoot the basketball technique-wise as if you're shooting on a regulation size. Dunking's no different. The see, feel, enjoy strategy mentally, that's how it starts, right? There are small steps, but literally starting, that's where I started at. I remember going to the elementary schools in my area, Miami, Florida, and dunking like Jordan, Air Jordan, dunking backwards and all that stuff on 6 foot hoops, right? And then I don't know why, all of a sudden, almost 18 months later, I was able to dunk on a 10 foot hoop at the age of 12. Now, that might be just an epiphany from God, might be some genetics, I don't know, but I was able to dunk the basketball at 12 convincingly, right? Consistently, all the time. But again, right, it starts here, right? And again, going with the lower body prep. How do you jump? The ways you jump, right? The way you get your footwork in order, the small steps you take, right? When you actually learn to dunk, you realize that you're taking small, choppy steps, because the smaller steps you take, almost like jab steps, the smaller steps you take, the more explosive you are off the ground, right? You're not taking long steps because you can't get off the ground. There's small, choppy steps right before you explode up, right? And there's a way to understand that, right? But that's the key, right? You got to understand your footwork prep and your jumping technique that goes along with that. Now that you know how to prepare your mentality and your body to dunk the basketball, I want you to comment below with the word slam to let us know you are ready to use your new knowledge to slam dunk the ball. Go ahead and drop slam in the comments below. Now I'm going to give you the little known formula to dunking the basketball like a beast in no time, right? See, it's your upper body and hand preparation. You've got to learn how to get up as high as you can, but also it helps to make sure that you know how to grip the basketball. And to me, it all starts with learning the different sizes of balls, right? I would start with as small as a ping pong ball, right? I would start with a small ping pong because, again, you got to learn to grip it, right? So I'll start with like a small ball, then graduate to like a tennis ball, right? Use a tennis ball or a racket ball. Again, something that that will give you the vote of confidence that you know you can easily grip, right? You can put your hand, on it, Then a small ball, right? A small ball like this might be a little play basketball, okay? A little small ball. Then I'll graduate to volleyball, right? A volleyball and a soccer ball, right? I'll graduate to a volleyball, soccer ball. Okay, can you grip it? Because one thing to do, it's going to be tough to try to dunk the ball with an open palm because the ball's going to slip out your hand as soon as you go down, right? Then getting off the camera, coming back to you, I would probably graduate to a size 6 basketball. This is a 28.5 size basketball. Again, it helps to have big hands, but it's learning how to stretch out your hands. I'll give you exercise coming up because you want to learn to grip the ball, right? Because the better your grip, as I have a handful of different size balls in my hands, but a smaller basketball, more so speaking, again, like a size 6 ball, right, which is a 28.5 ball, or even a size 5, that's a 27.5. Something smaller before you get to a big basketball that you need to dunk if you are a guy, right, that you need to dunk the ball, right, get that ball over the hoop, right? So that's what I would do, right? And then learning the understanding of your wrist, because when you dunk it, the key, you got to get your wrist going down to that basket. See, the ball goes in the hoop. As I find my eraser, see, the ball goes in at the hoop, right? My little makeshift hoop I'm showing you right here. Right here is the net, right? Draw my little net, have some fun with it, right? A dunk goes in the basket at 0 degrees, right? You can't go at the rim. You got to get up and above. So you got to think about this little hinge area here as that wrist. You have to get that ball completely over. A basketball is 9 inches. That's how long a basketball is. So you got to get the ball up and over the hoop, right? You can't barely do it. You got to get up and over. So starting with smaller hoops, smaller balls, gaining your confidence, learning how to get up. And I'm telling you, everything I did when I was younger. It wasn't any Vertimax, wasn't any type of supplemental training other than just a lot of attempts. A lot of attempts, being taller helped. A lot of attempts, a lot of smaller balls, gradually building up to the big basketball, a men's size ball, and all of a sudden you find yourself being able to get up and to dunk it. But you got to be realistic about it. If you're close to it, take heed to what I'm saying. If you're not, still see it, feel, and enjoy it. Go get those small hoops and go tear them up like Zion Williamson. Go tear them up like Michael Jordan. Go tear them up like LeBron James. Go have some fun on those 6, 8-foot hoops. But the 10-foot hoops, keep seeing yourself doing it, feeling yourself doing it, enjoying yourself doing it. Let's keep it real. Let's keep momentum going with the bonus I mentioned earlier. We covered a lot in this video, and I want to make sure I'm really helping you out. So I'd like to offer you a free guide that covers all the must-know basketball principles and what switch to apply them. This is a powerful guide of best practice tips and skills empowering you to take charge of your game. Just click the link in the description below, and you can download the guide I put together as my gift to you. And if you're really interested in jumping out of the gym by your next basketball season, make sure to check out our 12-week vertical jump training system that can be found in the same link. Enjoy your gift and keep attacking.